Hi, I'm MrByZ, and I'm back again for another review, although this time I'm going to take you through a little something special. I recently got to be at Chris Moorhead's house for a Sarlacc meeting and did a little tour of his collection. Of course, Chris Moorhead's a member of our Galaxy of Toys podcast team, so if you haven't heard him there, he's a big Emperor's Royal Guard fan, so you're going to see lots of Emperor's Royal Guards. I also want to note that, with the current stuff going on with the coronavirus out there, as a school teacher, I'm actually home for the next 6 weeks, designing lessons, doing different things online. But that also means I'm home for 6 weeks. And so I'll be putting together some more videos here. I think I'm going to do a couple in-depth videos, look at my collection. Some people had asked for that. I know if you go watch the video of my collection, you see me just kind of running through the whole thing to try and get it in under 20 minutes because I didn't want it to be too long. But I will just do some little mini tours through the coming weeks, as well as my regular reviews as I get stuff in, and a couple older things I want to get done. So you're still going to be seeing that. But let's go check out Chris Moorhead's collection. So we start in the stairwell that leads down to Chris Moorhead's basement here. He has a lot of artwork here in the stairwell. Different things that you can check out. The Jawa down there at the bottom, he did create himself. And here we are in his main collection room. Like I said, he is a focus collector on Emperor's Royal Guard items. So you see a lot of red through here, which is great. He also loves vintage stuff. So you're going to see a lot of vintage items along through here, a lot of different vintage Royal Guards, and just lots of cool Royal Guard stuff. It's times like these, looking at other people's collection, I kind of wish I was a little bit more focused on my collection and not like everything, because it's just so nice to see how well it can display and focus in on just one character or one item. It's amazing, though, with the Royal Guards, with how little they did in the movie, how many different products have been made, how many different action figures. Here we get into some of his dioramas that he set up. There's a lot of little mini dioramas on different things. So we go on over here. We're going to have a lot more dioramas, some artwork there, of course, and get the vintage Death Star. More vintage toys, although you see some modern stuff being mixed in there. Hopefully you're not yelling at your screen. But you can see he creates backdrops for the dioramas, and then he actually does some 3D printing as well as just kind of creating different props and sets for his dioramas. You saw that in the Ewok Village there. Stuff from Celebrations in the past there. Here's Jabba's Palace stuff that he's created long before we got anything from Hasbro. We have the Yavin Briefing. Over here again, we see a lot of vintage. A whole lot of vintage. And some vintage, some modern. Actually, no, that's all modern, I'm sorry. Even just kind of little mini dioramas like the Snow Speeder there. We're going to come back to that in a little bit. There's the big Millennium Falcon. Still one of the coolest ships we've ever gotten. See some 6-inch, lots of books. There's his Ewok that he made with the Ewok Builders Club. And then even smaller scale dioramas here. Just kind of ways to put together a bunch of figures, some with backdrops, some without. The giant sandcrawler wheel there, I know he was talking about how he created that a little bit on Galaxy of Toys. Lots of swag from Celebrations. And more mini dioramas. It's kind of fun just to see what you can do with just a few figures and a backdrop to create a nice little display. Got a Stormtrooper helmet, X-Wing helmet. We'll look at what's on the wall there in a minute. But over here we have a whole lot of carded. This isn't actual vintage figures, but the Vintage Collection Modern. This is a patch set of the beer patches, a full-scale Royal Guard that he is working on currently. These are Christmas tree deals, posters, a few autographs. And here's his sail barge setup as he has it going right now. I wonder how many people actually have the sail barge open. Mine's never open. I actually have it closed almost all the time. I had to finish with this little bit of wood art that I created.